Countdown to the Elitloppet has gone from weeks to days to merely hours away, and so far everything has gone great for Just Believe, and there's an early cause for celebration. Jess, welcome to Sweden.
Thanks so much, I made it.
Well, did you make it? How was the trip? Because this is probably the furthest you've travelled, right?
Yep, definitely the furthest I've been from home. It was a long trip, but nothing like what Greg and Harry went through, so I shouldn't complain too much.
How does it feel, Team Larajay, all three of you now back together?
Quite bizarre, actually. Get off the plane and suddenly we're in Sweden, and yeah, Greg and Harry are here. It's all a bit bizarre, but yeah, happy to be here.
Now, actually, before we go any further, Jess, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Now, I'm not going to light the candles because it's tomorrow. It might be bad luck, and we don't want any bad luck on this trip at all, do we?
No, we definitely don't need bad luck. Harry might like the smell of that cake, I reckon.
Yeah. Now, when I asked you it was your birthday, she had to check her phone, Greg, to see whether it actually was or not. You're not into the pomp and ceremony of these things?
Definitely not. I'm not one that likes attention, and beside that, I don't know what day it is at the moment anyway, so having trouble with the time zones.
Well, we'll maybe save the cake for tea time, because I'm getting in your way. You guys need to train Harry, so I'll let you get to it.
No worries, thank you. How nice is it?
Beautiful.
Where are you coming from?
From Melbourne.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Have you ever been to Australia? Have you travelled?
No, never.
We know about you in Australia. You're very famous.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, well, nice to meet you. Yes, thank you.
And thank you for looking after Greg.
We'll see you at the racetrack. Yeah.
No worries.
Well, Greg, that was a bit of a different perspective for us with your training this morning of Just Believe. Just explain it to us.
Yeah, so it was a nice casual jog day, but yeah, it's quite picturesque here. So we just see it warmed up, probably 4,000 metres, so 2 laps of a bush track, I suppose you'd call it. It goes through the forest here, so there's up and down hills, left and right hand turns, and yeah, the horses are very relaxed. There's plenty to look at, and it probably keeps their mind fresh as well as their legs, so it's pretty cool.
I know you've got a beautiful property at Larajay, but do you sort of get envious of these wide open spaces?
A little bit, yeah. That's something I think horses would love, and people as well. It's a little bit more to see than just going round and round in a normal track. So yeah, I would love to have a setup like that at home.
Jess, what did you notice to your eye when you saw Harry? Are you happy with how he's looking to you?
Yeah, he looks really good. He's lost probably a little bit of condition since he left the farm, but that was to be expected, and we'd fed him up accordingly before his big trip, so pretty happy with where he's at the moment, yeah.
You're both successful trainers back home, but how does it feel for you, Jess, to be here at a legendary trainer's property like Stig Johannsson, who you got to meet this morning?
Yeah, that was pretty special to get to meet Stig this morning. I feel like a bit of a fraud, to be honest. I'm a bit of a newbie at the training ranks. It feels a little bit strange that we could be here at this point in our career, but yeah, it's very special to be here, and I don't think we're at all prepared for Sunday.
Because I guess, Greg, that's part of the appeal of this experience for you, is to learn, and you've had some track work days here, you've been to Solvala. What have you been able to garner from your trip so far?
Yeah, it's probably quite a different philosophy of training horses here. They don't overwork them as far as the number of days they work for the week, but when they do work them, it's a big day. So apart from that, they seem to keep the horses very fresh in between, and probably work on the horse's mind as much as their physical strength. So yeah, keep them feeling happy, and yeah, it'll be interesting when I finally get to drive in races here and talk to other drivers. Hopefully I can pick up a few pointers there as well.
And Jess, you've had a chance to have a look at the Solvala track, which Just Believe had a hit out on Tuesday. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, Greg had sent through some photos and video of the track from Tuesday when he was there, and tried to explain the camber to me, but you really can't quite get a grasp of it until you're there. It's something to behold, and yeah, a little bit daunting. So I'm lucky Harry doesn't quite understand cambers and how that sort of stuff works.
Well, the countdown's well and truly on now. Does it feel real that you're only just days away from this big event?
Not to me. I don't know about you, Greg.
Yeah, it definitely does, I think, yeah. So, you know, everything that's gone into getting us here, it's all pretty exciting, and yeah, can't wait for the grand final, I suppose, on Sunday.
Are you overwhelmed by the support that you're receiving from back home?
Absolutely, it's just been phenomenal. Members of the family and friends and people with no real interest in trots generally are following along, and you know, I've been putting up the social updates as Greg was sending them through from home, and everyone said they wake up in the morning and they just want to see what the next update is, and I mean, that's phenomenal. We're so lucky with the people we've got around us, and without them we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be able to come for a trip like this. We've got a big team at home, and that's got to keep going as well. That's our business and livelihood, so no, we're very grateful to those around us.
So Saturday we'll be at the races and Sunday is race day, but until then, what will you do with Harry?
Yeah, probably a little bit similar to what we've done today. Yeah, he's done all his main work now, so hopefully he's fit enough, and now we just have to get him feeling the best he can.
All right, well, the serious business is just upon us. Jess, happy birthday for tomorrow. Enjoy your time in Sweden, and as we've been saying all along, let's go Just Believe.
Thanks so much. Come on, Harry.